Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do yet another smoky. It's a light golden one. It's definitely for spring with a pop of color from Colourpop Cosmetics. So keep watching if you want to recreate this look. I'm going to be starting off with the Morphe 350 palette in a combination between those two colors, just right into the crease. And I'm going to be buffing that in with a windshield wiper motion. And I'm also going to just apply that a little bit above the crease as well as on the outer V, and I'm going to extend it just a little bit as if I'm making a wing with the eyeshadow. I'm using the Morphe G18 brush, I think that is. I'm going to list all the products below, but it's a round crease brush and I've been loving it so far. It definitely gets in there, especially because I have hooded eyes. So you see me do this with the other eye, and I'm just buffing that in. Definitely want to make sure everything is blended, and here I am singing. I don't know what the hell I was going through. But I'm going to be taking the golden color on that palette and spraying an e.l.f. brush with Max Fix Plus right onto the eyelid. I'm actually going to pat that in because I do want that color to show. It is a light golden color. I didn't want this to be too pop of color because I want the focus to be the lips. So I'm just going to keep it very light and refreshing onto the lid. And the Fix Plus actually helps it adhere right on there. So I'm just buffing that in. More likely patting it than buffing, but just applying that all over my lid. Now I'm going to be taking that peach color and I'm also going to just be applying that on top of the transition color. I just want it a little bit more intense. I do want that orange to show. I definitely think these are spring colors, and you can also use this for the fall as well. But definitely want to make sure that that orange is peeking through, so I'm just going to go in with a small brush from e.l.f. and I'm actually just going to intensify that onto the crease over the transition. Now I'm just going to be taking a brown color and I'm going to be applying that with a fluffy brush. It's a little bit firm. I'm actually going to apply that to the outer V, and I do want this to be a soft look, but I do want my eyes to definitely stand out, and what's the best than a brown eyeshadow? So I'm applying that to the V and I'm taking that up into the crease. I had a little bit too much on my brush, so I decided to apply it to the other eyelid. If that ever happens to you, if you have too much eyeshadow on, you want to apply that to the other side anyway. So I just wanted to build that color, and I'm moving back and forth in the crease, but I'm also doing it in a circular motion because I do want to blend that out. Blending is not a game, bro. Like, you need to blend your eyeshadow if you want it to look flawless in transition. So take your time, make sure you're blending out all the harsh lines, make sure you're making your eyeshadow just morph into one. It's the best. Just blend. I don't care how much time you spend blending, just blend that shit. Now I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush, and I do want that to be a well-rounded look. So like I said, blend, blend, blend. I'm just making sure that this tapered brush is actually going to make it a little bit softer. It's going to be a little bit more feathered, this brown, because I don't want it to be the concentration of the look. Like, I do like that orange and I do like that gold. So I just want the brown to be just a hint of color. So I'm blending that out, as I said before. Repeating myself, I sound like a parrot, but blend, blend, blend. Cutie decided to join me on camera. My cat totally just photobombed me. But my eyeliner was giving me a little bit of trouble, so I went ahead and applied that off camera. I'll probably do an eyeliner video much later, but in my other tutorials I've done my eyeliner, so you can see how I do it. And I'm using an Almay mascara because it's actually a thickening one, and it definitely just makes my lashes pop. So I went ahead and I was a little extra in this tutorial, so I decided to take a Tarte mascara that's also thickening, and decided to apply that over the Almay to give it just that little extra because I was not wearing any false lashes. And this mascara is actually from the new Rainforest of the Sea collection. I'm actually really liking this. So I went ahead and I took the Morphe rounded crease brush, and I went ahead with that orange color, and I just applied that on my lower lid just to make it, you know, blend well together. And I just want it to be very soft. I went ahead with that brown that we put in the outer crease, and I decided to layer that on top of the orange that I just put on my lower lash line, just so that my eyes can have a little bit more depth, and I didn't want to wear any liner on my waterline. So this is a great trick too. You can put some dark eyeshadow and it would totally just make it look like you have eyeliner on. So I just wanted to really just smoke that out a little bit. Now I'm just going to be taking this light color, it's like a silvery color, and it's in the Morphe 350 palette as well, and I'm just applying that to the inner ducts of my eyes, just so that way it's a little bit of a pop of color. My eyes look a little bit more refreshed and awake, and it's a great trick in case you just want to draw some attention. Make your eyes look a little bit wider, you know what I mean? So I'm taking MAC's Mineral Finish and Mineral Skin Finish, and I'm using that as my bronzer, and I'm just applying that all over the places where you would apply bronzer. So top of the forehead, below the cheekbones. Also, you can use this to contour. Most definitely underneath the chin, so you can take away that double chin in case you have one. But you want to be able to apply that, as you see what I'm doing right here. And this is just going to warm up the face a little bit. You know, I definitely want this to be a bronzy, summery, springy look. Definitely I'm all about skin, so I'm going to go ahead and take that Morphe 403, I believe, and I'm going to be blending that out just so that way it's not too harsh. I feel like girls always make stupid faces when they apply their makeup on, I swear. Now I'm just going to be taking an angled brush and that same MAC Skin Finish, and I'm going to be using this as a contour. I think bronzing and contouring is the exact same thing. Bronzing just adding a little bit more color, contour is just basically defining. But I'm going to be using that on the sides of my nose, and I'm going to be doing this very lightly because I do not like a strong line for nose contour. I don't want mine to be super duper obvious, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that down the sides of my nose and just really blend that out. And I just took a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to, like I said, blend that out just a little bit. This makes all the difference. Now I'm going to be taking Colourpop's Lumiere 2 lip pencil, and I'm really loving this color actually. It's so pretty. I've actually just ordered a crap load of Colourpop Ultra Matte lipsticks, and they're really good. And they're like $6. Like, you really can't beat that at all. So I'm just going to actually outline my lip, and I'm also going to take it in a little bit into the center just to fill in the lip. It's going to give a great foundation for the liquid lipstick that I'm about to apply right now in the same shade, Lumiere 2. Definitely I would suggest these lipsticks. They're awesome. So I actually ate with this lipstick on, and surprisingly it didn't really budge at all. So I'm really impressed with these Colourpop lipsticks. They don't transfer onto anything, and they like barely come off. And so now I'm going to be taking just a Morphe brush, and I'm going to be cleaning it with some concealer, just making sure that the outer side of my lips are clean and the line is just straight. And I'm also just going to be using a beauty blender to blend out the bottom, so that way it looks all uniform. And to set the whole look, I'm going to be using the Rainforest of the Sea Tarte Marine Boosting Spray, and it smells like citrus. It's actually really amazing. And so here's the look. If you guys like what you see today, please comment, please subscribe. I'm always interested to see what you guys have to say and what looks you would like me to request. Also, please feel free to check out my other videos. Check me out on Instagram, on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, but definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.